What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back for another Copart walk around in Indianapolis. I want to give a big shout out and thank you right here to all the fine folks at the Indianapolis yard for making this happen and for organizing, taking their time out of their day and their schedules to organize all of these cars so that we don't have to go hunting through the yard. That is huge, and I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys do too. Let's jump into this today with number one on my list, eating dirt. Tuh. Yeah, that tastes great. A 2009 Mercedes C300. I actually love these cars, and I rented one much newer than this from a company called Toro when I was in Washington. It was an all-wheel drive. It was probably like a 2018 or a 2019, so quite a bit newer than this, but I loved the car. I really did. This is a 4MATIC. She took a light hit to the back here. Ooh. All right, well, it's a little more than a light hit, I suppose. Obviously, you need a trunk lid, a deck lid. This bumper needs to be replaced. You got a little bit of damage to this quarter here, but this doesn't look too bad. Some scraping here, so you're gonna need some paint and body work. That, I assure you, will just pop right back out. That doesn't look too bad. You got a set of Continental tires all the way around. Looks like got a little more damage up here. Oh yeah. See, I didn't see this. More damage here. This fender's toast. This bumper's toast. This headlight's toast. The hood, is that rust? I don't know what yeah, that's rust. And some kind of glue. It's probably gonna need a hood too. Good Lord, this car is gonna need a little more than what I was thinking it's gonna need. Aside from that though, I mean, you know, front end and the back end, no, that's factory. That's factory. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so a trunk lid, a bumper, a little bit of quarter work, obviously paint, and some front end components. This would be a relatively easy fix. And if you could get the car for cheap, you could make this a really nice, cheap daily driver. Oh, great. Pretensioner's blown. Yep. Pretensioner's blown. Do we have any bags? Yep, the headrest bag is blown on both sides, so that's nice. What about in the back? I don't think it's got those in the back. Side airbags are good. Front airbags are good. So she's gonna need a little bit. What is this? We got, oh, Salvage. I love this. I have this at home. That's a great cologne. Oh my goodness. I'm just eating dirt. Whew. Oh, it's a Mercedes, so it's dead as a doornail. Mileage, 11, 18, 22, 151. So we can assume it's got right around 155,000 miles on her for short. Dead battery, not a problem. Let's see if we can pop that hood real quick. Hopefully my booster pack has got a little bit of a charge in it so that we can come back and, oh boy. This is nice. Seatbelts back here. Oh, they're all locked up. Man. Well, not that one. That one doesn't lock up. Every other seatbelt is locked though. All of them. All the seatbelts are locked. The headrest bags are blown, or well, I guess they're not bags, whatever you call them, they're blown. This is one you're gonna have to be very careful on. Okay, obviously, I've never used myairbags.com, but I've seen other YouTubers who have had great success with them. Not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just throwing it out there. I've seen a lot of YouTubers use myairbags.com, and they've done great work for them. So you need to send all of these seatbelts to them. I'm not sure if they could do anything about that. I'd probably just replace the headrest myself, and then you got to figure out how to reset the computer. This one's going to need quite a bit of work, guys. Like it's a little more than I thought it was, and that happens. It does. So you got to be very careful with the auction cars. Be aware of what you're doing, and don't get yourself in over your head. God, dang it, Mercedes! Here we go again with the shenanigans. How do you open this? I see it latched right here. There it is. No? Yes! Okay, good Lord. I'm just covered in dust. Now, I wonder if there's hidden damage under here. There might be. You just don't know until you start getting into it and find out you're going to need a core support too. Yeah, the more I look at this one, guys, the more I'm thinking this may not be the great deal that I originally thought it was. She's going to need quite a bit. And even if you do everything on the cheap and you do it all yourself, I mean, don't be fooled. It's still going to cost money. Let me grab a boost pack real quick. We can at least fire it up and see how it runs. Well, she's got some juice in her. 11 volts worth. She charges up pretty quick, guys. So I think she'll have no problem getting this thing started. Oh, the mileage is 148? Even better. That makes no difference at all. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, yeah. She fired right up. Let's turn that off. There we go. Maybe I can move this seat back because I am squashed. I feel like I'm sitting in a clown car. SRS right airbag malfunction. ABS and ESP inoperative. Yeah, I have no doubt. It's a Mercedes with 150,000 miles on it. I'm sure there are things that was wrong with it long before the accident ever happened. But still, let's make sure she goes into gear. And it does. Backwards. Forwards. Yes. It even comes with a full tank of gas. The steering feels good, like it should. So I have no doubt that the steering works. Important window. A little slow, but it does work. Signals seem to work. What about the where's the windshield wipers on one of these? Right there. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's much better. Brakes feel good. Power steering feels good. Sorry, I'm blowing dust off of me. I get dust everywhere. Air conditioning is working as well. This is pretty nice, guys. I don't know what this car is worth. Again, not really my wheelhouse here, but not bad. I love that little screen. I wonder how much that costs to fix when it does inevitably break with 150,000 miles on it. I'm going to guess there's a lot of things on this car that are probably on the verge of breaking. But I think the reason people get addicted to cars like this is because they just love being punished. I can't think of any other reason why anybody would intentionally buy cars that break all the time. Now, I know there's European fans out there that are going to be really upset with me about this, but it's just been my experience. Every time I buy a Mercedes or a BMW, it's just like stupid things. They cram so much technology into them, they can't help but break. Why not just make things a little more basic, like a Corvette? I don't know. You guys comment below. I do love Mercedes and BMWs and Porsches. I do. It's just been my experience that it doesn't go well for me. So I'll stick to these things. Next on my list, a 99 Mazda B3000. That's right. That's the V6 variety. And she doesn't look too bad, but just something I'm noticing now that I did not notice in the pictures is something looks off on this bed. I don't know what it is exactly, but you know, something here just doesn't look right. I don't know how it looks to you guys, but it looks like something is just way off here. I could be wrong. The bed's bolted, the gaps look reasonable, and I don't see any crunches into the cab, so maybe this is just the way it looked. I guess so. Okay, we got a little bit of rust down here. This has probably got 800,000 miles on it. I don't know how they do it here, but cars here and trucks, they have like 500,000-600,000 miles on them on the regular, and they somehow make it. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand. Well, let's see. Oh, this is nice. The airbags are taped closed. Oh yeah, there's no bags in there. Nope. It smells. Well, I can't even think of anything that it smells like. I'll tell you this, it doesn't smell good. It smells like something very dirty and nasty, and they tried to cover it up with some kind of a spray, a very floral type of spray. Like, imagine if you take a number 2 in the bathroom and then you just sprayed perfume on it. Like that's about what this smells like. There is definite front end damage that I missed. How I didn't see all that, I don't know, but yeah, she She took a nasty little hit up front there, didn't she? And I missed it. I thought it was supposed to look that way. Boy, that smell, that fragrance, that is something. That is really something. Oh, I don't even want to get in this one. Yeah, okay, 163 on the clock, and it looks like she might even have power. Are you kidding me? Cars, so many of the cars out here come with power. Ooh, they come with power. They're ready to go. It's like, hey, man, let's rock and roll. Let's see. Okay. That's a Ford V6, is what that is. Now, I am well aware that Ford and Mazda share technology, and they work together quite a bit, and you'll find pieces of each one in each brand, but I can honestly say I was not aware that the Vulcan was ever in a Mazda. I had no idea, but this is it. This is definitely the Ford Taurus engine sitting in a Mazda B3000 pickup truck. The belt, long gone. I'm wondering if that may have had something to do with the accident. I'd almost bet that it did. And again, maybe the belt just broke naturally. It died of natural causes. There's the... Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Well, I don't think so. Yeah. Let me make sure it's not wrapped up on the crank. It's not. It is wrapped up around the water pump, though. So we can start this one. Look at that clean brake fluid. Somebody probably just had brake lines. That master cylinder is new, too. Somebody was trying to take care of it. We'll go ahead and fire it up. We can't run it long because she's got no water pump. Let's just see how she does here. It doesn't run bad. It does not run bad at all. I'm, again, surprised. This is basically a Ford Ranger, guys. I know you're going to think I'm crazy because I didn't know this, but like I'm sitting in this right now and I just realized this is a Ford Ranger. That's the dashboard of a Ford, airbags of a Ford, stereo of a Ford, climate controls of a Ford. This is literally a Ford Ranger with a Mazda badge. Yep, I'm a dummy. That's okay. Brakes, yes, good. Gears, yes, slow, but reverse is very slow. All right, she's got gears. I'm not going to run it any longer than that because while I'm sure that it has coolant in it, well, to be honest with you, I'm not even sure that it's got coolant in it, am I? It very well may not have any coolant at all. I don't want to damage it. Not my car. Yeah, there's nothing in there for the coolant, so. No, I think she does have coolant in her. Either way, she doesn't have a water pump, so we're not gonna risk messing it up. I just wanted to make sure it ran and verify that she does go through the gears like she's supposed to, forward and backward. And it does. The bed doesn't look too bad. You could respray all that. The truck overall is not in too bad a shape. I guess you just need to address those front airbags or don't. Personally, I'm either or on this. I could fix the airbags and be happy with it, or avoid fixing the airbags and never have them blow up in my face, and I guess that would be fine too. I don't know. Comment below. What do you think of the old B3000? Last on my list, this one is a little hard to see underneath all that dust, but it's an 09 Hyundai Genesis, and it's the V8 variety, which I think it's a 4.6 or maybe a 4.8 V8. I can't remember. I've actually, secretly, I've never come out and said it, but I've always wanted one of these. Looks like it's got 122,000 miles on the odometer. It's got good tires. It's not wrecked, at least not that I can see. 4.6. The body looks good. The tires are good. This is a nice little car, guys. And I'm kind of curious as to why the old girl is sitting here. Underneath all of that dust is a beautiful pearlescent paint that's got a few chips here and there, and she's not perfect, but none of the cars I look at are. I never come to an auction and expect that I'm going to find a perfect car in the auction. Not ever. I don't care how new it is. Cars get damaged quickly. Hell, cars get damaged in transport. Okay, so yeah, I don't expect to come to the auction and find perfection, especially in some of these old cars with high miles like this. However, this car is in really, really nice condition, and I really can't help but wonder, why is this thing sitting here? Now, if you want to play a fun game, here's what I recommend you guys do. Go get you an alcoholic beverage right now, and every time I say really, take a drink, and then start commenting. Let's fire this bad boy up. Oh, be dang, she's got power. Let's clear that off so we can see. There we go. It's good to be able to see, you know. I really like being able to see if there's something coming at me. Just personal preference there, guys. The important window does work. That window also works. You've got a nice infotainment system right here. You've got XM, Bluetooth, 6 DVD changer, MP3. Very nice. You got what looks like a little iDrive system here. Yeah, we can turn all that down. See, the car says it just can't stop loving me. That's really sweet. I appreciate that, but I don't love you. Oh, I really don't love you. Yeah, that's, we'll, just act like that never happened, right? Does she go into gear? Yes. Mirrors auto tilt as well. Drive. The brakes are solid. I know that that's something most people take for granted. But for me, when you're up here in the salt belt, the rust belt, you take having brakes very seriously. You've got ventilated seats here, heated seats there. Both appear to work very nice. Steering feels good. As I said, brakes feel good. Trans goes into gear both ways. Tire pressure low on both tires on the passenger side. And we do have a check engine light. I'm going to rev it up real quick. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Is she rapping and tapping? I do believe she is. I do believe this car might have some kind of a mechanical issue. Maybe that explains how it ended up here. Well, no, it sounds nice and quiet. Uh-oh. Well, I sure popped that hood, but she didn't pop, did she? Let's try this again. Maybe I didn't pop the hood. Okay. Well, the hood prop works. That's nice. The strut there works. It's hard to hear. No, it sounds normal to me. But again, it's real hard to hear with the traffic and everything. Let's stand out here and just give it a little rev. No, I do hear it. Hear that? I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination, but I swear that I hear a rattling that could be early signs of a rod bearing, or could be cam issues. I don't know. Could be a number of things. Could be just an external accessory, bearings going bad or something like that. I do notice that we got a little damage down here, right here and right here, and this has been completely broken in half, so that'll need to be taken off. What do you guys think, man? Yeah, you know, I have always wanted one of these V8 Genesis. Why, I don't know, but it's just one of those things. Oh, so you even got the floor mats. They've never been opened, is what I was trying to say, but I couldn't find my words there. Nice liner in the trunk. She's not misfiring. I don't know why the check engine light is on. Maybe. I'm going to call this one a maybe. I mean, at the end of the day, all the cars that I look at, it all comes down to price. Every car I've got a dollar amount set in my head on, and if we exceed that, yeah, chances are I'm not going to mess with it. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Cooling fan came on. She does. She runs good, though. She fires right up. You know, I think I'm just being paranoid. This car is probably okay. Probably. Then again, maybe not. Turn that air conditioning on real quick. Make sure the temp is turned down low. It is. Air conditioning is still important. Uh-oh. We don't have air conditioning? Somebody's got a Michael Jackson CD up in here, don't they? It's got to be a CD. No disc. Maybe it's on like Michael Jackson Sirius XM or something. I don't know. I'm not feeling air conditioning, guys. I'll be honest with you. I don't think the AC works. Another thing that doesn't appear to work is the temperature gauge. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's on the left there, and it hasn't moved at all. And this thing has been run and revved up enough that there should definitely be signs of a temperature rising on the dash there. I'm going to tell you what. I can't explain what it is, but there are times that I just get a feeling about a car, you know, and sometimes it's a feeling of I got to have this. I have that feeling about the Corvette. You know, it's a feeling of I can fix this, I can make this work. And then there's other times I get a feeling it's like, man, I don't know what it is, but stay away from it. I'll be quite honest with you. This is one of those that I feel like I should stay away from, but I can't explain why. It sounds great. It seems to run great. Check engine lights on, you know, probably not a big deal. Coolant gauge doesn't appear to work. You know, that may be a big deal, or it may not be. And I think I hear a rattling in the engine, and again, probably not a big deal, but I'm feeling kind of paranoid about this one. So I'm going to do what my heart is telling me. My heart and my mind. I'm going to avoid this car like the plague. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We're out of here. I got to give a big shout out and thank you again to Copart here in Indianapolis, all the great people here that made this possible. Thank you so much to all of you for allowing us to do this. And thanks to all of you that take the time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this content, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share the video with your friends. I would truly appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.